November 2016 AD, and this is Rex's rant. This is the stay put rant. Yeah. Look, there's a lot of various different types of extreme butthurt that takes place after these big contentious elections. And nobody does it like America. Nobody does the selfie thing like America. We get a good look in there to see how just how ridiculous people can be when they don't like a political decision. Particularly lefty, totalitarian, intolerant snowflakes. My God, what a display they're putting on. And there's some parallels here. There are some parallels with other cultures and other civilizations, and there are some lessons to be learned. So I'm just going to go through these so that everybody, maybe we can, come up with something out of this. First, there are the people who I will call the survivors, right? These are the survivors. These people voted against Brexit, and they voted against Trump. And they did so because they knew if they didn't, the fucking world was going to collapse, folks. The whole world was going to collapse. They were going to die. The universe was going to fold in on itself. Time and space itself was going to end. And wow, it didn't. They survived. Somehow they survived. That survival is at first followed by a bit of disillusionment. They start to realize they have been duped. Once they realize that that dupe is not such a bad thing, that they've survived, that they didn't die, and that actually they probably should have voted the other way because, look, it's not that bad right now. They'll kick their own ass for a few minutes, but be quite happy that they were wrong. This is a good tasting hat. That's what they'll say, and they'll move on. So those people we don't really have to worry about unless they do it again. If they're the type of people who aren't once bitten, twice shy, then we've got an idiot on our hands. If they learn, and next time someone comes along and says, "Oh, don't vote for her, or the world will end," and they say, "Yeah, right, they did that to me at Brexit, or they did that to me with Trump. I'm not buying that crap again." Okay, learning experience, good stuff. You've grown up a bit, great. Then there's the next form of butthurtedness, and these I will call the anti-democratic type. Okay, these are the people who didn't want the election in the first place. They didn't want the Brexit question asked. They didn't think you really needed to do anything about, Barack Obama. In fact, they were chanting 4 more years at him as he was giving Hillary speeches. Yeah. Those same people belong to an organization in the United States which remarkably and ironically is called Move On. Now, Move On doesn't seem to be able to move on. And like the Remain camps in Britain, they are protesting democracy. They're protesting the vote. We don't like how you voted. We don't accept it. Too bad. Then there are what I would call the billionaire butthurt. Now, these folks, the problem with them is they're like a light to a moth. That's the issue here. These people don't really live in the United States. You Americans, they don't really live in your country. They have condominiums in Vancouver and Toronto. They have palaces in Mexico City. They own islands in the Bahamas and in the Virgin Islands. Okay? That's where they live. That's what they do. Well, check it out. Look at the pictures they're posting all the time. That turquoise blue lagoon with the Jamaican guys all on the water tricycle things, that's not in Delaware, folks. You got me? Yeah. It's not even in Hawaii. Hawaii's too expensive. Right? Well, who goes to Hawaii these days except those American types and those tourists? Oh, God, they don't. No, so they live abroad. They fly home for an election. And guess what? When their guy doesn't win, what do they threaten to do? I'm leaving the country. What they're saying to you is, I'm going home, taking my toys, and I'm going home. They're going back to the condo in Vancouver that they live in the other 364 days a year. They're getting on the flight that they've already booked to go home. Now, that's the problem. That's the light, you see. The moth are all the stupid people, all the normal people who think, yeah, I'm going to do what Samuel did too. I'm going to go live in Vancouver too because they're like pot up there and it's free and shit. Yeah, well, you know what? You've probably got a few convictions for that pot, right? Right. You're not even getting across the border. And those of you who are squeaky clean, you've never even taken a chocolate bar, and you legally would be able to get a visa to live and reside in Canada. It's going to take you a couple of years to get the paperwork done. You're going to be halfway to the next election by the time you get the paperwork done, if they let you in, if they decide you're a benefit to Canada. And let me tell you something. Let me give you a piece of advice. If you're going to come up here and move to Canada, you better be telling them it's because, I don't know, you're a monarchist, because you love Canada, that your family was francophone, and persecuted in the United States, or that you're a loyalist who doesn't agree with the American Revolution and you want to be part of Canada. And that all sounds like bullshit, doesn't it? It's not true, is it? And they're going to see that's not true. What you're going to have to tell them is, I don't like the election results. Which is akin to saying, I don't like Ghostbusters. Tough shit. Go have another one. Stay put. Take care out there, folks. God bless. And those of you who are very upset about this, really upset about this, and listen to this saying, what the hell am I supposed to do again? Then listen to my words carefully. Stay put. Stay home for a few days. Watch some Netflix. Turn on some 80s movies or something. Get some crap to eat. Hang out. Go to the corner store for milk. And in a few days, when you actually head out in your car or go across the city, you'll be pleasantly surprised. You'll be joining the ranks of the survivors. Take care out there. God bless. Good luck and congratulations, America. Rex out.